Hey Vesper fam, it's time to ask your drug dealer, the legal one of course. We got a couple questions submitted to us and I want to take a little bit of time and let's answer some of those questions. All right, so our first question is, there's reports out of New York saying that tigers are testing positive for coronavirus. Can my pets get me sick? So first answer to that is, I'm not a veterinarian, I'm a pharmacist. My brother's actually a veterinarian, so maybe in the future we'll bring him on to give us some full detail on that. However, to my knowledge and the reporting that's out there is your pets cannot get you sick. Now, coronavirus does exist in nature. It has been around. It's been around in animals, it's been around in humans, but there is no evidence right now to suggest that it is passing back and forth, but we're gonna have to wait and see what the updates are. So do not be fearful of your animals. If in fact actually a bunch of shelters and stuff actually need your help because they need people to foster animals because there's not enough people to take care of them. So reach out to your local shelters and see how we can help and if we can take care of these animals until this whole pandemic is over. Our next question is, should I wear masks and gloves every time I go out? Now, in the event that you do need to go outside of the house, there's been different reports coming out. There's actually some counties even making it mandatory that you do need to wear a mask. If it is available to you, you should definitely wear a mask. There's a lot of homemade masks being made now too because of the shortage of supplies. And gloves can be a good idea, but you just have to be cautious because when you put on gloves, the gloves will hold any type of contaminant on them. So we as humans touch our face, touch our mouths, touch our eyes so many times throughout the day that we don't even realize. So there's been a little data showing that the gloves just out in the public may not be a good idea, but then again, having protective equipment would be a good idea as long as you're cautious. Sanitize, wash your hands. Washing hands is very important. Works better than using hand sanitizer. But the main thing that I want to stress is that all of these supplies are in such high demand and there's very little of the supply. So if you do come across the ability to find the supplies or have the supplies, don't hoard all of them. There's a lot of frontline medical workers, first responders, police, firefighters that are out there on the front lines right now that don't even have any of this equipment. So if you have an ability to find them, we need to definitely help get them in their hands. So if you see it, just use what you need for yourself so that the next person can have it and that all of us together can overcome this together and get this over quickly and get back to our normal lives. So our next question is, should I order my medication in advance? Now, there is no reason to go to the pharmacy and run and just stock up and get as much supply as possible. There's plenty of medication. There's no indication that there's any mass shortages or stop of medication coming. Yes, there are some more in-demand medications, but general maintenance medication like your blood pressure, your diabetes medication, most antibiotics, everything's in plenty supply and we have enough of that medication to go around. Feel free to reach out to us directly. We're always talking to our customers and our patients, making sure that we have your refills ready to go, everything ahead of time, organized, scheduled, and delivered right to your door. So do you need to worry? Absolutely not. That's what we're here for, is to take that worry out so that we can take care of you. So our next question is, this one's a bold one. What medication should I take to cure the coronavirus? Now, I really wish I knew the answer to that, but on the good news is there are many companies, researchers, scientists out there right now working around the clock, trying many different drugs, different combinations, different treatments all around the world, working as hard as they can, even potentially a vaccine that may be coming out. So as those come out, we'll update you on those things. There is no cure as far as we know at the moment. There are different medications that the doctors are giving in the hospitals that are showing some results, but again, it's just too early to say. There are some things you can do, besides staying home and, doing the proper social distancing. You could take some supplements to help with the immune system. Again, it's not going to cure anything. It just helps to, build up your immunity. So there's things like zinc, vitamin C, multivitamin. Also, please make sure you consult with your doctor before you take anything because there are interactions. You could also call your pharmacist to see if those are compatible with your medications. Highly recommended for you to do that. But drink plenty of fluids, keep a good diet, take proper vitamins. Those are all the keys, along with social distancing and a lot of different methods that we can take in order to prevent, and then hopefully coming down the line, hopefully we're going to get a cure coming. All right, so let's close with the last question is, what is the best way I can avoid getting sick from the coronavirus? So as we discussed in the video before, there's many different things we could do, but the most important thing is please stay home. Please stay home for Nevada. Please stay home for everybody else, wherever this video is going out to. Is the more distance we could create between each other, which is that social distancing that we've all learned about lately, and that why we're all taking so many precautions, is so that this can just pass and it can't spread anymore. We can get over with it. Take your vitamins, stay hydrated, listen to your doctor's orders. There's many things that we can do, all of us together, to get this to go away quickly. Also, really interesting little thing is my employee made this for us, Zach. Little nifty social distancing tool. You can take it to open doors, carry bags. It's kind of cool. So there's a lot of things going around, people trying to help each other. You just remember is use that personal protection, create that space, and wash your hands. That's the most important thing. Sanitizer is good, but washing your hands with soap and water the proper way, maybe we'll do a video on that soon. That's the most important. So thank you guys for sending in your questions. I really appreciate it. That's all the time we have for today. So if you have any follow-ups, please comment, send us a private message, come by in person, give us a talk if you have to. And we'll have a new video coming to you soon. Thank you.